Yo, what's up guys? This is Beak again. I'm back with another Cypher video. This one is going to be about cameras, the best cameras for patch 1.03. I've compiled a list of all of the best cameras that I've been using myself in solo queue, that I've seen other Cyphers use against me, with me, and these cameras have gotten me from gold 3 up all the way up to diamond 2, touching on diamond 3, and I'm hoping to reach immortal 1 soon. So if it works for me, I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys are gonna feel the same. I've gotten a lot of good feedback about these cameras helping in everywhere from Iron up to Immortal. So without further ado, let's head right into it. We have timestamps for each map, and some of the cameras are still the same as before. Some of them are the same but with different execution, much more safer, much more easier execution. And then we also have some new cameras that I've not shown on stream yet, but that are really nice. B window number 1. When you're attacking and want to see if someone is market, place the camera right there, turn to the left, and now you can see if anyone is market or if they're running over there. B window number 2. This one you can see all the way into B main, and you place it right down the corner there. When you turn right, you see enemies coming in, and then you can see enemies market or side 2. B side roof. This one you place on the edge of on the roof there. It's going to be an upside down camera. You can see defender spawn, B main, and market. It's a very good cam for post plant and even before plant. B spawn. This is a new camera. You walk up here, aim to that gray thing, and then once it's blue, you can jump up to get extra height, and now you can see up to A rafters, B main, you can see the elbow here, and then also market. Mid pizza, far up. Get up on the barrels, aim right there on the wall, and then jump on the barrels. You'll slide down, but you can jump to get some extra height, and then you can place the camera this far up, and it's one of my favorites just because of how much vision you can get. A side blue. This one is a classic by now, and if you wonder how you can get up on the generator, look on the left there, you crouch, jump, and aim on the slanted edge, and then aim up on the window there, jump up, place it when it's blue. And now you have this great vision where you can see enemies coming from A main, from garden, if they go up rafters, or even if they're planting. A rafters. You go up on rafters here, you can place it above the box, but under the roof, and now you can see enemies coming in from A main, garden, or rafters with a bit better angle. A main number 1. If you don't want to peek and risk dying, you can place the camera quickly by jumping and place it on the corner. Now you can see if enemies are boosting, you can see if they're rushing, you can see if they want to go for the orb. Here's how you can do it from the attacker side. You place it on a corner, and now you can turn all the way around. You can see if enemies are peeking, you can see if they're coming. If you leave this angle but have the camera still there, you will be able to see if someone's flanking. A main number 2. Get up on the bike and then go on the box, and you can see on the left side how I get up there. And then you can choose to put the camera in the arch, and you can see all the way into A site. Sometimes enemies will shoot this one pretty quick. Let's say that your camera has gotten shot. Well, just walk forward and place the camera on the box, and now you can see even better. This one is pretty good when you want to avoid making a lot of sounds by jumping. Mid top. I like to use this camera in order to take duels. I'll place it on the wall there. Now I can see market, I can see if enemies are coming catwalk, if they're rushing out, and I can go for smart peek. Mid link. This one is the same as before. You place it on the curb, you can see enemies if they're going mid, if they're going catwalk. And if you want some alternatives, you can place it a bit further up on the wall, and you can see if enemies are rushing out even better. Now let's head over to bind. B window. The camera is the same as before, but the way you set it up is different. If you stand on the window, you can set up the camera pretty easily without even jumping and spamming, and all you have to do is look for the blue camera spots in the roof. Here's another example, right there. You can see very clearly when enemies are entering, as well as when they are jumping out of the window. Above B window. Get up on box, and then jump over to the green box. And once you're on the green box, just aim to the left, place it on one of the solar panels, and that's it. Now you can see window, you can see elbow, you can see sight, you can see defender spawn, you can see pretty much everything you need. B site far up number 1. From the same green box, jump up, place it on the corner, and now you have a great vision of a long defender spawn, window, sight, everything. B site far up number 2. This one you stand on the same box, aim at the white wall, and when the camera is about to turn red, you jump up, place it, and now you can see enemies on window, long, elbow, site, everywhere as well. B site, long number 1. This one you set it up on the metal there, on the corner. If it goes on the corner, you can turn it to the right and you can aim and tag people who are coming up there, as well as you can see enemies walking through. B site, long number 2. This one you set it up on the corner above the choke, and this allows you to see enemies walking up long, but you can still see if they're going in on site, if they're coming from window, or if they go elbow. B short. This one is pretty nice when you want to play aggressive, and you sit in B window. You place it on the side, you see when enemies go in, you can activate your smokes, you can be ready to shoot, or you can fall back. B short, TP. When you want to clear for B window, you can place it on the TP, and you can see straight in, and it's pretty good when you think that enemies are gonna peek. If you want to skip that, you can place it on the wall here, and you can check all of B window, and then you can push in. A short, number 1. So with this one, you walk up to the corner, jump, and place it on the metal bar, and that allows you to see straight to heaven. You can see point, you can see the truck, cubby, and you can hear even enemies in lamps. So yeah, pretty good one for attack. Here's the one from defense, and you place it on the same spot, and now you can see enemies walking in. You can also place it a bit further back if you want to see deeper into A main, but that's up to you. A bath. Walk up to the corner, crouch, place it far up on the wall, and now you can see enemies outside of bathroom. You can see them on site, heaven, truck, coming from defender spawn, and you have a pretty good view, and it's also very good on post plant. A lamps. So if you're playing a lamps, place it on the corner, high up. Now you can see enemies rushing in. You can also see if they're coming from site, and I would highly recommend this one as a post plant camera because of the vision. Back of A site. This one is really good when you're playing on site by the truck. You jump up, place it on the wall, and now you can see enemies walking in short and bathroom. A tower. You place this one outside of the tower. Compared to before, it was inside of the tower. You see a bit better on bathroom and A short. And the enemies won't walk in without you having a chance to shoot. And that's all for bind. Let's go to Haven. A link. Get up on the box, aim your camera slightly under the roof, and then when you jump up, at the bottom of the white part, you place it like that, and you have an extremely good retic camera. A short, number 1. You walk out the window on the edge, and then right above short, really far up, that's where you place the camera. Now you can both see and hear enemies coming short and long. You can also see if they come from defender spawn. A tower. Get up into the same window, but this time face left, crouch, and aim on the rock there in the back. This will allow you to see enemies coming from long and short with a much more aggressive angle. It's a pretty good camera for when you want to be aggressive in window. A short, number 2. Go out the window, aim at the corner, and then jump up the box, move out, and aim at the white wall. When it's about to turn red, go to the blue part, jump up, get extra height, and now you can see enemies coming from short and long. A long. From the same box that we used for the previous camera, aim at the corner there, and now we can place a camera that can aggressively peek into A lobby in case you want to pick up the orb, or if you want to go flank and take an aggressive early game. A lobby. Place the camera on the box, and now you will be able to safely see if enemies are pushing A sewers or if they're going for long. Pretty good. B site. This one, pretty simple. You go up in the box, place the camera above the door, and now this one is for post plant, where enemies can come from C, they can come from A, and you are sitting somewhere in mid. Here's one from this side. This one is pretty much better for defenders than attackers, because you can see enemies coming in from mid. C short. Jump up on the window and place it on the corner. Pretty much the same as before. You see enemies walking in, you can see if they're teleporting in as an omen, and you have a good amount of control. C site, number 1. Jump up on wood, the box, and now aim at the lamp, and I place it right above the lamp, and it allows me to see deep into C long, C site, and also C short. Here's an alternative version of it in case you get your camera destroyed but still want a vision. C sight number 2. This one, you walk up on the box, just like that, aim at the wall here. You can't place it over there, but you can place it on the wood closer to you. And it's also a very good post-plant camera because it's defensive. C sight number 3. This one, you walk up on plateau, aim at the wood just like I do. When it turns blue, that's when you place it. And now you have a camera that's disguised by the smoke and fire behind you, but also can see C short, C long, and also defender spawn. And that's it for Haven. Let's go to split. B sight far up number 1. This one, get up on the box, aim at the top there, and now you can see enemies walking in. You can see their legs before they can see your camera. Then you can decide, do I want to activate my smokes? Do I want to go in and peek? Do I want to rotate? You decide. This is a more defensive version of the same camera that's also very good for post plants when you're attacking from mid, and you can see the whole site without much work. B garage. This one is pretty good for when you want to peek garage as a defender. You place it in here and you can see enemies coming in. And then there's also a version from when you are attacking. Here's what it looks like. On the corner, right there, you can see enemies hiding right to the left. Enemies in heaven if they are in the backside, and you can safely push up. Mid-mail. Place the camera on the vent there, and now you can see enemies coming in from mid and they go B, or if someone's going B to mid. Pretty good for post plant. Mid tree. Let's say that you want to push up mid, and instead of using the frog as before, I found out that the tree is a much more consistent camera. You just place it there, you can see enemies mid-mail as well as if they are vents. And now you can also do this one from the other side, which is in sewers. You walk out, place it on the tree, you see mid-mail and vents. Pretty good. A tower. Get up on the box, place it on the lights. Keep in mind that you need to jump in order to reach up. And now you see enemies coming from defender spawn, if they come ramp, if they come from ropes, or if they decide to go out rafters. Above A screens. For this one, I decided to make just one large chunk of camera spots because there are so many variations you can add here. For example, this one in the back, it allows you more vision of the defender spawn, pretty good on post plant. And then you can also see down main. More to the right, it gives you more vision of main and rafters, but it's not that much vision for screens. Then if you want to go for more to the left, it gives you more vision against enemies in main, but not as much on rafters. It gives more protection though. So depending on what your needs are, and depending on how much you want to conceal the camera, you can add any type of variation here. And then we have my favorite part of this one, which is on the side here, which allows us to see elbow. And this one is extremely good for post plant. A screens. Walk in here, position yourself against the wall, aim it just like I do, and then when you hit the blue spot, jump so you get extra height, and now you can see enemies coming main, you can see if they go through screens, and it's a pretty concealed camera. A billboard. So after the shields go down, jump up, place it there, and now you can see if enemies are pushing up or not. You can also do this one from attacker side and see if enemies are holding in heaven, and then also decide what you want to do. A main. Get up on the box here. This one is a bit tricky, but it's really good. Aim like I do, and when you move forward, spam click to place the camera. That's because it's a very narrow window for when you can place the camera, but it's a good vision onto A main. A lobby. Place the camera like that, use the same box, and this one is really good for when you want to peek and there's an enemy in ramps. And that's all for me, guys. Thanks so much for watching, and I really appreciate all the support you guys are giving me on stream, in Discord, here on YouTube, in comments. It's really nice of you, and I really appreciate everything you guys do. And if you guys wanna come join my Discord, we have a really nice community there. If you want a partner who you can game with, someone you can do with, maybe a stack you can queue up with, or just talk about Cypher cameras or Viper strats, pretty much anything, you're welcome to join the Discord, link in description. And if you want to check out my Twitch when I game and see what it looks like when I grind solo queue, or join us in some of the viewer rank games that we do on a weekly basis, I queue up with viewers to see where we can land each season. And yeah, link to that is twitch.tv/ghostspeak. Don't forget to hit that subscribe and like button, leave a comment. It helps for the YouTube algorithm. And thank you again so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Take care.